jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. Jacked up review show. It's the jacked up review show.
Join us as we cover many an insane movie and numerous cult TV phenomenons. Are you ready to get jacked up? Are you with us? Then listen on.
Listener discretion is advised. It's a jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. Jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. It's a jacked up review show. Jacked up review show.
Okay, joining us, Tom Lindemann, a well-known Misty and jokester, is joining Daniel and I for one of many episodes where we just come up with, basically we're gonna give you movies that aren't in movie trailer style voiceovers. So prepare for perfect excuse into the absurd, possibly obscene.
You know what? I'm good with both, actually.
Oh, even better. You want Fox News? We give you faked up news. So, first off, yeah, I'm gonna be cheating a bit because I got a script with me. I will just naturally just come up with ideas and be like, "That's a perfect bad idea. Why has no one done that yet?" Writes down. Oh, so here I
I
am.
started trying to use the script.
Oh, how did that go?
Well, for my channel, I'm really only just using rough outline notes. I think it's helping, but you can probably see me glancing at them now and then.
I haven't seen you be too bad. Usually I just felt like you were in the moment, then out of the moment. Not too much of a teleprompter look, but I know what you mean. Where it's like, I'm outlining it, shit, I just deviated, now I just went in a direction I'm not even prepared to address.
Yep. Improvising.
Improv. It's a thing, folks.
It is.
I love how Colin Mockery was like at a Just for Laughs Canadian festival, and someone was asking him, saying, "Yeah, you may, it's really all scripted," and he's like, "No, it's not. You all are bastards." So, with further ado, just to get us in the mood, coming soon, Hillbilly Nazis. A Sons of Anarchy origin story, starring a bunch of dickheads you never gave a shit about. In the first chapter, encounter redundant character development, lousy gratuitous violence, and a glamorization of the storming of the Capitol. Coming soon to the black market and Parlor 2.0, because it sure as hell isn't playing at a theater anytime soon. Pretty grim there. My bad.
Complete with the sound. Complete with the creaking sound.
Yeah. Everybody's deserted cricket.
We're not up on that fancy book learning.
Book learning. Oh, don't you know?
Well, don't you know we're all up here in Minnesota trying to keep warm?
Oh dear. I'm gonna let you go next, Daniel, just to set the mood for Tom. And I'm sure he'll do better than us.
Okay, give me a moment to rally here. You've read the textbooks of his life. You've seen the memorials to his achievements, but now learn the untold story of the man who freed a generation and reshaped the history of a nation by saving it from the zombies. Abraham Lincoln versus zombies. The totally true, completely not made up, 100% accurate story of how Abraham Lincoln fought back the undead and saved the Union.
Not related to the asylum, we swear.
Real movie, by the way.
It is.
Yep, it is.
So would this be the sequel technically, or just the one that actually went to theaters?
Well, no, the one with the theaters was about the vampires, not the zombies.
Oh, yeah, that's my bad.
The zombies got the dignity of going straight to DVD.
Oh, man. Gotcha. Well said. The door agrees, too. All right, Tom. Are you ready for some movie football?
I believe I am.
All right. If I need to set the mood with some dramatic music playing, I can do that too, or I can just let you take it away.
I'll just take it away. You may not have heard about him in high school, but you will hear about him now. A former president now on the street as a badass cop.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit.
Watch out, criminals, because Taft is coming.
Oh,
Taft is a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Taft. Taft coming soon to a theater or drive-in near you. And be prepared to kiss your Taft.
Oh, dear. Who's playing
Who's
Will
Chubby
Taft
Guy?
in this?
Who's
Is
Chubby
it-
Guy? Makes yours shake.
Oh, God. With Timothy Bottoms in a cameo as George W. Bush. I don't know. Someone else could be playing Jimmy Carter or Ronald Reagan. I don't know.
You know, a while back, actually, some friends and I had this thing going on about a WWE Battle Royal of all the past presidents.
Oh, perfect. I would
Nice.
love to see that.
And among suggestions I remember were that one of them, Fred, his name is, he said about, well, I know that like Roosevelt and Lincoln, they were mad athletes, but like Andrew Jackson's batshit crazy and he don't give no shits. That's an advantage in a fight. And then the other one was about who's going to be able to throw Taft over the top rope because he was so fat. So I suggested, well, was it Woodrow Wilson that defeated them? Roosevelt and Taft?
I think so. But
Yeah.
Yeah, I
could
was
be
going to
wrong.
say, yeah, like he gets a double elimination by sneaking up on them while they're trying to pull each other over the top rope.
Perfect.
But also, and sorry to interrupt, but my little suggestion was I said John Kennedy gets thrown over the top rope. He falls back into the left. Back into the left. Back into the left.
Ooh.
Back into the left.
Back and to the left.
To the left, to the left. Yeah, so there you go. And I'm sure everyone knows what their catchphrases would be as well, It's like, well, whatever it is, you know the kind of humor they would have. Like, Bush would say something at all the inappropriate times. Jimmy Carter would just be like, well, I don't want to fight. And Reagan would probably just say something really fucked up about poor people. It would be pretty apparent where they would all lean. and Joe Biden would come in and just say, shut up, man.
Like Stone Cold Steve Austin said, oh, hell yeah, shut up, man.
Perfect. Someone should be dressed up as Stone Cold doing their Joe Biden impression, and Trump would just basically be a mascot who can't make up his mind on whether he's tag teaming or being the promoter. He's like, I thought it was this side, now I'm that side. Now I just think you're stupid, like me. Oh, God. I would definitely pay to see that, and I'm sure it would sell out because people just like random ass stuff like that. I mean, if you can have I kid you not, Shaquille O'Neal and The Rock beating up a bunch of guys who look like Duck Dynasty. The actual event, I swear, I saw this actual event in like 2017. I'm sure someone else will get creative and say, hey, Vince McMahon, you suck. Let's come up with something that is just outrageous that SNL won't even air. Oh, that's right. We got to get back to doing some movie talk. Hence Daniel. I was thinking it in. So, Lionsgate and Oasis Films present Keith David, Vinnie Jones, Steven Seagal, and Billy Zane in An Exciting Adventures from the creators of Babylon 5 and Battlefield Earth. Roger Ebert II says it's the best book adaptation that he's seen since Left Behind. Coming this summer, Gods of Egypt 2, The Wrath of the Kings. Also on video on demand, where it should be.
Straight to.
Straight up our asses onto video. That's the executive greenlighting the movie, realizing he's just unleashed Pandora's box of bad ideas. All right. Tom, I'm gonna let you go ahead, and then I'll circle back to Daniel. Give him time to unleash another bastard of a movie.
Okay. It was not long before that I knew Andy Dufresne. What I knew after the fact made me worship him all the more. Morgan Freeman is back in a sequel you never expected. Tim Robbins returns as Danny Dufresne in Shawshank Redemption 2, Electric Chair Boogaloo.
Oh.
That went.
They finally caught Andy Dufresne. And when they put him in the electric chair, it was the longest night of his life.
Oh, perfect. So it's ripping off the end of the Green Mile. Oh, it's depressing me already.
That's just terrible.
Thank you.
It sounded like what's his name? J. Elvis. Dr. Earhart. Thank you. Oh, it's great. Oh, Daniel, what turkey bad experiment do you have for us? Oh.
Let me see here. Yeah, you've seen them argue semantics over baseball. You've seen them evade fictional ghosts in a haunted house. Now prepare to see them escape New York City. Abbott and Costello escape from New York.
Oh dear.
Who's on Foist Avenue? No, what is on Lexington?
Wow.
Love it.
That's
Love it.
perfect. Oh, God. How do I come up that? Oh. So cheating and breaking out a movie trailer voiceover, I once came up and I actually still have the fake poster for this somewhere on my desktop. Basically, I just made the most like fakest looking crooked cop movie poster. I made it look like Andrew Wishmaster Devov was like the main kingpin. I made it look like Steven Seagal was an arresting officer, and then I made it look like Lance Henriksen was the main crooked captain, police captain, and William Shatner was like the mayor who was in on it or some shit. And I forget what I named it, but I was like, LA Confidential meets Training Day meets, just some other shitty movie. And it's like, basically the plot of it is Seagal, and it's basically ripping off the movie Gang Related, but instead of a semi-decent script and Jim Belushi and Tupac trying to evade, detection by their other officers and the mobsters they're stealing from, I would have it be even more convoluted, and I would have Seagal's partner in crime, so to speak, being one of the bald ones, probably Steven, and just someone else who no one has any business or wants to see unless you're like some radical Christian. And then I would literally just have Devoff and Shatner just be laughing the entire movie. Kill them! All of them! No, you must kill them! And just to make it actually be a watchable turkey, I would just have it, just Lloyd Kaufman just show up once in a while saying, "Oh, what is this? Some bad movie about cops?" Nah. Oh, nowadays I would pretty much have to amp it up. I would have to make it be like Edgy Tribeca, where it's like, yeah, don't take any of this seriously. This is just stupid. Oh. So now back to an actual movie. Prism and MTI Home Video present Mario Van Peebles. I'm slick as hell. Lou Diamond Phillips. Okay. And James Spader. One day you'll understand me. Winning cases isn't hard. Doing it legally is. Coming to video in July. Experience disbarred. Also on HBO On Demand.
What isn't on there?
Yeah. What isn't on there? Well, Skinemax took all the hard stuff for him, so yeah, I don't know. There's plenty of stuff in the vault that they have not unleashed. So don't anyone for a minute go, "Oh, everything in their vault is there." No, it is not. There's some stuff they're not proud of.
And Cannibal Holocaust stuff, they burned the tapes.
You're right. Oh my god. Every time I listen to the podcast, Podcasting After Dark, they'll even talk about random movie advisory rating warnings they used to see. And it's like, it's been a while, not since 83 have they seen the signals saying, extreme gory violence or extreme sexual content. No longer do you see the word extreme in the adjective anymore. They're like, no, we ain't playing that. Someone's going to get angry even on satellite channels. Alrighty, Daniel, I'll let you unleash hell.
Gee, my honor. Let me think here. What would be a good one?
If you want, I can give you the title and you can build the plot from there.
Oh boy, let's see what you come up with.
Forrest Gump, The First Coming of Age.
Oh, jeez.
You asked, I told.
He was just a simple man leading a simple life, but destined for great things, because little did he know the gifts he possessed. Coming soon to Pornhub, Tom Hanks is Forrest Gump, The Lost Tapes.
That's the worst since the Dragnet music video. Oh god.
Joe vs. the Volcano was the worst.
Oh. From the producers of My Dog Skip and American Graffiti. A better comedy than Schindler's List and Leaving Las Vegas combined. Makes American Beauty look normal, says the non-Washington Post. Any more reasons that aren't really real reasons to see this shitfest? We got it. Alrighty, Tom, I can give you one, or you can,
Give me one. I want to get my chops ready for that one.
Okay, perfect. 7-2, copy kills. You asked, I told.
Coming soon from Full Moon Features.
Oh no.
Just when you thought it was safe to go back into a Kinko's, things get really weird. I believe they're making humans through that photocopier over there. Oh, you're crazy. No, I'm telling you. Ah! Just be glad you didn't ask to collate.
More realistic than the net, said no one ever. Perfect. That made me actually believe that photocopies could kill.
According to Jordan Peele, they can.
Oh. Man, got that deep. Jeez. Damn it, Daniel. I was trying to forget about us. Oh.
Well, I exist to torment you.
Oh, hey, no, I like you. Here's another one for you. Pacifist.
Passive fist.
Right. All that is passa and then fist.
Because I was going to say about, you've seen their adventures in friendship, and you've seen the secret of their lives. Now, you'll see as they prepare for the next stage. Toy Story 12, The Garage Sale.
Perfect. I love it already.
And what I didn't give me credit. I didn't go the adult Toy Story route.
Oh. Thank you for not doing that. He's not just a toy anymore, but he is about to fist his way out of this.
Woody, meet Woody.
Buzz Lightyear isn't the only one who will find a Woody.
Oh, you touched my star command.
To infinity, but not there.
Just went beyond. Oh God. Oh. Dear God. Oh.
So, what do you got now?
Tom, you want to go or should I tread through hell?
I've got one for you.
Oh, shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. That's my shit. Alrighty, let's go.
His wisdom spanned centuries. His first trip to America landed him in New York City, where he combined his Eastern philosophy with Western profanity. This is the take no shit sensei. I'm going to go over here and do this. That would be stupid. Why? Because it's fucking stupid. He may be able to kick ass, but he can swear like a sailor too.
Perfect. I love it already. So, after having a bunch of Expendables knockoffs called the Cop-Pendables, the Corruptibles, and Federables, and Convertibles, I gotta now strike one called Steel Claws. 2 cops framed and sent to prison. There's only one cool way this story ends. Think of it as Sisters meets Tango and Cash.
Wow.
Written and directed by Elizabeth Berkley, J-Lo, Cynthia Rothrock, and Mariska Hargitay. Get ready because the shit just gets going. I wasn't even trying on that one. Okay.
Well, if you're talking about the Expendables, how about the Interchangeables?
Oh, nice.
Then they really
You know,
are
Jack-
expendable.
Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee. I mean, it's not like anyone can tell them apart.
Oh. Oh. Snap.
Mickey Rourke and Bruce Willis. Hey, they're both washed up.
Oh. Ooh. man. Oh dear.
Just get one of the random Skarsgårds, because hey, it's not like it's a successful one.
Right. They all pretty much doing the same thing, being weird, emo, and naked. So there you go. I got one here for you, Tom.
All right.
Hyperventilation. A Steven Soderbergh semi-sequel to Contagion.
You find yourself trapped. You have no way of breathing. You can't catch your breath. You can't see anything. Then someone gives you a paper bag. You breathe into it, and everything's fine again. But when will it strike next? When will you be ready for the next time you have hyperventilation?
Perfect. Not starring George Clooney.
George Boynes.
Perfect. Oh, okay. Here's one for you, Daniel. The Room. Johnny's Inheritance.
The Room, Johnny's Inheritance. Oh, God.
Please, if I can interject, please let there be a video, Will, where he says, "Oh, hi, Mark."
Well, hopefully this one stars Christopher Walken. You know,
I got a fever, and the only prescription is another sequel.
I'm more New Jersey and weird than this actual legit alien.
So I went around for 17 years with this script in my ass.
Oh, God. Oh. That's
Would
perfect.
you believe he wanted a cooking show?
Yes. What doesn't Tommy want? I mean...
No, I mean, Chris Walken, he wanted his own cooking show once upon a time.
I mean, he did a perfect job on that Cooking with Christopher Walken Funny or Die video. So if that's all
And
that is...
apparently that's pretty much what he wanted it to be, just him rambling while he makes something.
That's perfect.
You like Spartacus?
Oh, God. I love it already. Oh, man. Oh. From the creators of the Three Stooges. They're still alive, apparently. William Forsythe, Vincent D'Onofrio, Kiefer Sutherland, Bryan Cranston, and Christopher Walken in The Five Little Hillbillies. No credits. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. I couldn't tell when you stopped. It sounds like you're cutting in and out.
Oh, shit. Well, could very much be it. It was from the creators of the Three Stooges, The Five Little Hillbillies. I just gave a bunch of different names, including Bryan Cranston, Kiefer Sutherland, and Vincent. Here's one for you, Tom. Sleeping with the Enemy. No Boundaries.
From the writer of Brokeback Mountain comes a coming-of-age movie. When caught behind enemy lines, Jack Franklin has to do something. What he did do will blow your mind. Coming soon to Pornhub and Cinemax later night.
Look what I started.
Oh, perfect. Oh man. Daniel, do you want to tell us what Gladiator the Next Way with Jason Statham and the creators of Dungeon Scenes looks like?
I'm gonna have to. I will have to paraphrase South Park. It's gonna look like Russell Crowe storing in the set and punching Jason Statham.
Yeah.
Russell Crowe fighting around the world.
It's the Russell Crowe show. Oh, it's the Jason Statham show. I thought this was an episode of American Gladiators. Deflate all the king's balls. Jason Statham. I can't play anybody else except my own asshole self. Oh, God. So, Thomas, I'm going to give you a movie with Dean Ambrose, Stone Cold, and Randy Orton.
Oh, no, he's John Moxley now.
Oh,
Yeah.
John. Okay, my bad. Take it away.
These three men were a unique course in life. They were all professional wrestlers. One day they found a title belt lying in a manger right outside their door. John Moxley, Randy Orton, and Stone Cold Steve Austin are three men and a title belt.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh baby, that's great.
I've got one for you.
Perfect.
Yeah, they stole her youth. They stole her innocence. Now she's back for revenge. Miley Cyrus is in Sleepaway Camp 5.
Yes. Yes. Oh God.
Twerking her way to payback.
Perfect. Oh man. Oh dear.
What is wrong with us?
I think we've been in too many video stores, and so we're just conjuring up what would be a so bad it's good, or just flat out just awful movie for how did this get made to cover
And I swear I'm not drunk or stoned in this one.
neither am I. It's that zany because the zany that exists is just driving us crazy.
Hey, I'm already there.
Well, I mean, it didn't happen overnight. Just
That's right.
shit with the world, man. When I was bored at the airport, all I would do, literally all day, I kid you not, was just making fake movie posters. Oh. Not coming soon to Freeform Interactive and Funny or Die. Will Ferrell and Ryan Stiles star in Sugar Daddies. Show them the money, sweethearts. Okay. Thomas, I'm going to give you a story that is the George Michael story.
Actually, I have one in mind. I have some. You can save
yeah?
that one. I'll do it next time because I have one in mind right now.
All right, perfect. I'll let you go.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If it's ransom, I don't have any money. You've seen him do this same shtick in movie after movie after movie, with the same predictable plot going on and on. But now Liam Neeson is that guy who can do that stuff. I have a particular set of skills that make me very marketable as an actor. If you have a script, I will find you. I will locate you, and I will sign that contract and read the script.
Right. I have enough money for my kids, so now quality is a priority. Oh. Oh dear.
Didn't I read recently that Liam Neeson actually wants to pick up Leslie Nielsen's role in The Naked Gun?
No. If he
I
does,
swear.
then he's crazier than we thought, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
I could swear I saw that recently.
maybe he's over his wife's death and he just wants to do comedy now. Oh man.
Of course, another thing with some friends of mine and I, for a while I thought, why hasn't Liam Neeson been in a James Bond movie yet? He's like cut out for it. And like him as the bad guy in particular would be a pretty fun twist. But one friend of mine was saying, like, until James Bond realizes that he's going up against the guy who trained Batman and Obi-Wan Kenobi, then he says, "That's it, I'm out."
He did apparently apply during GoldenEye casting, and I think they kept saying he was too big. I'm like, okay, and why can't he be the villain? It's just ridiculous. Oh, I'm gonna give you, Daniel, a spin-off of Fargo.
Oh no.
Murder at 22 Terrace.
Spin-off of Fargo. Let me try and think here.
I mean, every season of it has nothing to do with the rest, so I mean, it can't be that hard.
The tale of the tale unfolding before your eyes of the thing that keeps you in your bed at night. From the creators of Fargo comes Lego.
Perfect. This wins.
Watch where you
man.
step.
Man, oh man. Oh. Right place, wrong time. So, Tom, can you do the Untold Scandal of Mr. Rogers?
I sure can. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? He may played a friendly neighborhood gentleman who wore a sweater and talked to everybody, but behind the scenes, Fred Rogers was a monster, a deviant, and an abuser of women, children, and small farm animals. And now the truth can be told.
Oh, jeez.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood? I don't think so. With Andy Dick as Mr. McFeely.
Oh, no. Oh. Oh, dear. I got one. It might actually be accepted, but it's still gonna suck some serious ass because it's direct to video. Everybody needed a paycheck. From producers Ben Stiller and Jack Black, Tropic Thunder, Rumble in the Jungle. Starring The Situation, Jack Black's son, and Andrew Dice Clay, and a bunch of other comedians who really aren't all that funny. This time, it's the movie you wish wasn't a movie that even Tim and Eric refused to produce. That's all I got. Sorry, folks. I'll let you
Ugh, sorry, I'm dying here.
down. Oh, God.
I've got one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. He wasn't supposed to work today. He wasn't even supposed to be here today. But yet, Randall found himself, and Dante found themselves in an eternal battle against evil after they found out they were immortals. Christopher Lambert,
No.
Ryan O'Halloran, star in Highlander 4.
Why bother?
There can only be 37.
Perfect. Wasn't that how many souls he last had killed or some shit?
Nope, that's the number of boyfriends that Dante, the woman that Dante wanted to get with, that was the number of boyfriends.
You're getting deep on us, unlike the other movies. Perfect.
There's some deep lore there, kids.
Man.
Here's one for you. The quest for justice is arduous. The pain of heartache is torment. Now the greatest pirate who ever lived must put himself back together and march forward to a new day. Johnny Depp in Divorce Court.
Oh, no. Johnny Depp did not know the cameras were rolling on this one. From the producers of Borat. Now. Oh.
Ooh, my leg.
Here's one. They had one enemy, but they didn't know what common bond they all shared. The ability to kick some serious ass. Starring real-time rapid-fire roundhouses. And more electrifying than John Wick. Hunter Stalkers. Jet Li. Matt Damon. Antonio Banderas. Oh, yes. Get ready to eat your heart out, Denzel. Because this is just equated. Alright.
Here's one for you.
So what happened to your last short order cook?
He thought there was a secret in the patties. Went to bed, did it? 2 men in total isolation. Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob in the lighthouse.
Oh, no.
I can resist.
I can see it now. Oh.
Squidward wrath me down upon ye, SpongeBob.
Oh, dear. Joel Silver, Michael Bay, and Christopher Nolan present, in the tradition of Hellraiser and urban legend, Poltergeist, the Immortal Jaws. I don't know. I seriously don't know. I don't know.
I still say a Zack Snyder production, script written by Julie Taymor, directed by M. Night Shyamalan. Imagine what that would be.
Lots of redundant flashback, cute-looking creatures fighting people, a lot of nonsense.
Sweet.
And everybody's mother is named Martha.
Yeah, and a 5-hour cut. That's the only way the movie makes complete sense, and I'm sure next thing you know, he's gonna want to try and do something like David Lynch, to where even David Lynch is like, "Dude, I'm retired. Come on."
I've got one.
Oh no!
Here we go.
Here we go. In the 80s, we were fascinated by My Dinner with Andre. Then later, My Dinner with Andre the Giant. But for a new millennium, there must be a new dinner date. Jeff Goldblum stars in My Dinner with Jeff Goldblum. Now you see, I think I should have an appetizer. I'm maybe leaning towards the ravioli, but maybe I want to go somewhere else. I maybe want to try some cheese sticks. Maybe I just want to do a salad, but then I have to worry about the salad dressing. You'll never see dining the same way again. My Dinner with Jeff Goldblum. Coming soon to IFC.
That's perfect. Oh man.
now he became a meme unto itself.
I don't think anyone does. Oh. Here's one for you. From the creators of Surviving the Game and Crank. Featuring Eric Andre as the TV show host, John Cena as the wrestler forced against his will to fight, and 50 Cent as his tag team member in The Running Man, Hardest Target.
But you can't see him.
Oh. The Hunt wasn't this politically motivated. I can see it now. Eric Andre's like, dude, this sucks. And that says a lot because my show was filmed so awkward. And I don't know why I did an awkward laugh in there. That made him sound more like Seth Rogen. Shit. Which is not what I want to make the movie with. Oh, so there you go, Thomas. Come up with the next shitfest starring Seth Rogen.
Oh God, no! Oh God, no!
Okay, too
but
much.
I do have to riff off of what you just did.
Oh, perfect.
Hang on to your hats, kids. He was a world famous wrestler, well known around the world as a doctor of thugonomics. Then a laboratory accident made it so that you literally could not see him. John Cena is the Invisible Man.
How they haven't done it yet, I'll never know.
He should literally just take over CSI Miami, because basically the rumor that developed was that David Caruso is a wraith. Really, it's just his ego talking, but it's just so funny. You never see him enter or exit a building at any time. So that's what the whole random rumor was on the internet. He's a wraith. He consumes everything he is. Oh, okay. From the author of The 100 and The Hunger Games, The Hunt 2, Purge Fortress. No, not even trying.
Someone on the giggle gas?
They didn't even try. Starring Gina Carano and Ronda Rousey and what's the other one? Zoe Bell.
Cyborg.
Perfect. Oh, there you go, Cyborg. They didn't even try. Coming soon. Oh, I think that killed us.
Yeah, I think.
Not so fast.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You've seen Dragon, the life of Bruce Lee as a martial artist. But did you know that he was also a dancer? For the people who brought you Kung Fu Hustle,
Just
it's
want to
Bruce
eat.
Lee in Kung Fu Doing the Hustle.
I just want to eat. Just want to eat.
Belts under a green belt will not be admitted.
Oh, perfect. Oh man. So I would have done this years ago before he kept going out of control, not helping this case. But they should have done just kind of stupid like foreign mobster drama with Pierce Brosnan and Mel Gibson, and with Daniel Craig in some Hans Gruber type villain role. But that's just me. Oh, I know. CPR. The newest Denzel Washington movie is now available exclusively on Showtime. John Q meets Saint Elsewhere. In a game of wits and lots of deadly procedures. Oh. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, here's one for you, Daniel. Time Cop Sabotage with Randy Orton. On the producers of Continuum in Kickboxer Vengeance. He is the only time wave out.
He heard voices in time.
Voices in time. So he's basically the mentalist in time. In space. Sorry. Get out of here, Shatner. Oh, fuck.
And in comes Tim Curry. Space!
Oh, man.
We're sick, aren't we?
Hey, yes, we are.
Yes, we are. But we're good with it. One man became a superstar overnight, shaking his buns on MTV. But there was one more talented individual who was caught in the shadows. While George Michael shot to fame, whatever happened to ends Ridgely. Now you'll know in Bad Boys, the Andrew Ridgely story.
Lionel Richie approves.
Hello.
Banana sequester. Na 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 na. Gwen Stefani gives a good rating, saying, "It's her shit. It's her shit. It's her shit." 3 times.
But is it her she shed?
Oh. Ouch. Oh, man.
Well, we had some fun here.
Yes, we did. I think we got to tap out now.
Yeah, I think we're draining.
We had other people were supposed to be, and they didn't show up because, I don't know. So I'm going to hopefully see you guys on some of the Best Actor Roles episode, remainder of February.
Oh, that should be interesting.
Absolutely.
Especially when we started off with Bill Shatner, a man who has continually made us reevaluate what the word quality even actually means now. What you consider good might actually be absolute garbage. And we're talking the ones before he won the Emmy as the ever-loving yet so insipid Denny Crane. So I did some serious research, but we're going to have some other ones where it's like, have you seen this one? I don't know that he's that big a role in that one. So it's going to, well, I have a bunch picked out just in case we can't all make it to number 10. But for the most part, it's going to be very creative and laid back, and I can keep posting the set schedule in there and tag everyone in it. So
Yeah, please.
Perfect.
And once again, thank you all for joining in this. Tom, where can we find you on the social media?
Right now, you'll have a Facebook because I don't like to use Twitter. Too many twits. But you can find me on Facebook in the various MST3K forums, and definitely on Riff Picks because I love to riff.
Right.
And you're good at it.
Well, thank you. The check is in the mail.
And Daniel, what is Nightmare Nerd up to?
Well, as always, on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, also on the Slasher app. I've got some articles in the works that I'm going to try and move to different publications because House of Tortured Souls went down. And got a couple videos coming from my channel that I'm actually working pretty hard on. They should be interesting.
Should ya? Alrighty.
Well, as always, thanks for having me.
Anytime. This was a lot of fun. We needed to vent since we kind of feel a little more normal this year. So
So far.
Don't speak too soon. That's true.
As far as we know.
Right. In a world where the movie is normal, there are no gimmicks. The stakes are not real enough to fill out a whole 90-minute runtime. This time, this is the end, my dearest friends. And no, we didn't mean to rip off the doors. Although that's definitely, there were lots of doors that were slammed when in the theater upon arrival.
Oh, most certainly.
Oh. Oh, I wish I had a soundboard so I could add all these sound effects to my stupid rants. Oh. I'm gonna probably bring up a few buttons that have stuff like bullshit and that's what she said. But we'll see.
Oh man, you gave me another idea. Can we end it with this one?
Sure.
Ricky Gervais returns. Steve Carell returns. In an HR nightmare that can only be solved by Toby. This is The Office 2. This time, it's personnel.
Well, catch you guys on the flip side.
I loved having you guys. Those were
don't do anything I wouldn't do without checking city laws first.
All right. Otherwise, deep hurting. Game over.
Good night.
Game over, man.
Hasta luego.
We'll return after these messages.
Hey, feeling down? Feeling low? Not enough podcasts about movies in your life? Why not try
They must be destroyed on sight.
the new Podcast Cure-All? Sure to get you right with the world and on a path to better living. We have exploitation, we have Italian horror, we have zombies, we have slashers, we have crime films, we have spaghetti westerns, we even have sci-fi and sex comedies. So take a dose of
They must be destroyed on sight.
as needed, and let the hosts, Lee Russell, Daniel Harper, Paul Romali, and the odd guest host cure what ails you.
Warning, may cause atrophy, African consumption, black fever, bone shave, chin cough, colic, cramp colic, dropsy of the brain, elephantitis, grocer's itch, jaundice, mania, miasma, mortification, palsy, Pott's disease, rheumatism, scurvy, St. Anthony's fire, summer complaint, and worm fit in some people. Consult a physician before listening.
Hey, I heard you like movies.
I heard you like to hustle.
I heard you like podcasts.
Well, guess what?
There's a podcast for you out there called The Home Video Hustle.
Damn right.
Every Friday, we talk about whatever movie PJ picks out the bag. What does that mean? Every Wednesday on our YouTube page, I put a bunch of movies in a bag, and PJ picks one out at random. And then we just watch it. We talk about it for maybe like an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever we feel like doing, wherever the conversation leads us.
But do we actually talk about the movie?
Most of the time. Tangents galore.
Yes.
So believe me, we may be a movie podcast, but it's not always about movies. We might talk about video games, music. Yeah, that's the big one, music. Sometimes we might get a little bit of politicalness in there.
Yes.
Sometimes we may just, we know what we like to do. We like to tell stories, PJ.
Yes.
I am the master storyteller of the podcast realm. Undefeated. So if you like to hear about movies, video games, whatever foolishness comes to our mind, the most random stuff you could think of, check out the Home Video Hustle. You can find us on the Stitchers, the Google Play, Apple Podcasts,
What else?
Podbean,
What else?
Podcast Addict,
Goddamn.
all that. Ain't no reason you can't get your hustle on. We everywhere, worldwide, baby.
Hustle, motherfucking hustle.
Hey, we can't cuss in the promo, PJ. We gotta be family friendly. There may be podcasts out there that don't want his hair say all that good fun stuff.
Well, you.
Yeah. don't run the listeners away, PJ.
I'm sorry.
But this is going kind of long.
Yes.
So we're going to end this and say, hey, check out the Home Video Hustle every Friday on all the various podcast outlets. Peace.
Peace.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster. And while Witch didn't make it to the top of the world, he did make the Gangs of Hollywood podcast. So join the gang and enjoy a movie review podcast about movie gangs, gangsters, mobsters, and the mayhem they cause. You can find GOH Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at GOH Pod at www.gohpod.com, as well as your favorite podcast listening app. And remember, say hello to your little friend for me.
If you take two old punk rockers who are past their prime, put them in front of a movie screen and give them a podcast, what do you get? Cinema Punks. Cinepunks. It's the mixtape of movies.
Did you ever see a film at such a young age it left you traumatized with cinematic wounds? Necrophilia. It's a dead issue, man. Don't push it. Cinema Psyops is a weekly podcast documenting an ongoing experiment on the mind of an unwilling test subject.
No one should have to watch this movie.
Oh, no one should have to watch this?
No one should have to watch this movie.
Surprisingly, it's not a topic that a lot of people really want to tackle.
I'm shocked, prudes.
I know, really.
Right?
It's the next sexual frontier that no one wants to explore.
I am, in the most sincerest of senses, disappointed in you.
It takes a powerful goddess like Connie, jam her arm down the monster's throat and kill it. Oh, I'm still tripping out over that. Even as a kid, I was like, I gotta find a girl like that. Every week, I get a new look of disappointment that I never thought I could get out of her.
Unimaginable. At 12 years old, you should not be watching this movie.
Obviously.
At 13, you should not be. 14, you shouldn't be. I'm not entirely sure even 17-year-olds should be watching this.
Just because you're offended by something doesn't mean that you have the right to demand that it doesn't exist. Watching this film again, I had all of this like little nerd glee with everything that kept
little
popping
history
up.
all popping up
absolutely.
at you.
So I totally loved this film.
Hey, I know why you couldn't see that. It's because your brain's warped from watching this shit at 12 years old.
Yeah, this is a rough movie. I told you ahead of time when we were getting ready to do it that it was
How
going to be
did
a
you
rough
watch
one.
this shit at 12?
Because physical wounds heal, cinematic ones don't. Listen to Cinema Psyops.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey.
And I'm Zach, and we're the hosts of Podcasting After Dark, a cast dedicated to late-night horror and sci-fi of the 80s and 90s, often found on HBO and Cinemax.
You know, the movies your parents didn't want you watching as a kid. You can find us every other week on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, and Stitcher.
This is what you want.
This is what you get.
It's time, let's check our cue, baby. Pair it with a couple brews, baby. We love good movies. We love the bad ones too. So we watch them all and pass their lessons on to you. Oh yeah. Everything I learned from movies helps to make life a little bit groovy. With a one-last plot holes of gratuitous movies. It's time to get busy with your friend Steve and Izzy at eilfm.podbean.com.
Welcome to Who Was She podcast. I am your host, Tara Jabari. After a decade working in documentaries, marketing, and all things digital media, I found that podcasting is a strong medium to share stories. After years of producing for others, I decided to start my own biographical podcast. Who Was She will focus on the life of a woman throughout Baha'i history. The first season is about Lydia Zemenoff. Lydia's story explores the subjects of the power of language and faith. Her father invented the universal language Esperanto, and she came from a Jewish family and became a Baha'i. She grew up during World War I and was killed during World War II in a concentration camp, despite heroic efforts to save her life. How can one person's life intersect with so many others, connect across borders, and inspire a biography which inspired this podcast? Over the next few weeks, I will share her story with you and the lives that were most affected by her and those who affected her life as well. They include her father, Ludwig Semenoff, her spiritual mother, American journalist Martha Root, and the Baha'i German soldier Fritz Mako, who worked for the resistance undercover while having to serve the Nazi Party. I want to thank the author Wendy Heller and George Ronald Publishing for their blessing to let me use Heller's biography, Lydia, The Life of Lydia Semenoff, Daughter of Esperanto, as a main and instrumental resource for this podcast. So please subscribe and learn about this amazing woman who traveled through 3 continents in an effort to bring unity through the power of language. You can also find more information on our Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest at Who Was She Podcast. Music was composed and performed by Sam Red. I am your host, Tara Jabari. Join us next time as we begin our journey about Lydia Semenoff.
Hi everybody, it's Mac Jackson. I wanted to invite you to a new site called the Forever Adventure Network. This website has everything. Pictures, videos, blogs. There's original music by Harmony Constant, 2 podcasts. One is the MacGyver podcast, where we celebrate Richard Dean Anderson, his iconic roles, and how it's influenced our lives. There's episode discussions, interviews, and life conversations. The second podcast is the Never Gets Old podcast, where we celebrate all the best things that we love in life, from TV, movies, music, and comics. The site is also the home for the MacGyver SG-1 audio series, an ongoing adventure series that continues the adventures of MacGyver and SG-1. There are also multiple stores to choose from for all of your pop culture and adventure needs. Come on by and check us out today. And thanks for joining the adventure.
Are you sick of the same old stale podcasts? Well, then join Vanessa and Darren as they dissect movies of all kinds. The 2 lifelong cinema lovers bring their favorites, curiosities, and first-time watches to the operating table and inject them with a healthy dose of snark. Then there's the waiting room, where they examine books and short stories. So just look for them on Apple Podcasts and where fine podcasts are available. They're part of the Legion Podcast Network. Follow them on Twitter at VD Clinic Pod. Join them on Facebook at facebook.com/groups/VD Clinic Pod. Or email them at vdclinicpod@gmail.com. They're ready to cure what ails you. And still, they just might be a little contagious.
We now continue with our program.
Follow us on the web on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. The podcast is available on Podbean, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Anchor, Apple, and anywhere else podcasts are available. Feel free to review our show and leave comments on any of those sites. Thanks a million for listening.
It's a jacked up review show.